Okay, new world. Alright, where am I? Let's find some wood first. Hi, welcome everyone. This is part one of a series from a high schooler. This is just my perspective and takes on real life concepts and ideas. Um, Stick around and maybe you'll enjoy the video. So today's video is about taking life slower than usual, and finding a way to enjoy your life in a way that you're not rushing through things so much so that you are on autopilot most of the time. So let's dive in. The problem with today's society is that our brains are wired for results, not for actual progress. When we slow down, you notice mistakes. You notice that you put in more effort, and you notice that it is much more enjoyable or much more insufferable. But the bad things are what makes good things good. And when you build foundations instead of rushing to advance things and trying to chase results, you find that it's way more enjoyable. The payoff is much more satisfying than if you were to rush things. I had to do this video like 3 times already, and honestly, on this final take, I'm starting to enjoy it because all that hard work started to pay off. And because I put in all that effort, the ending just makes it feel so much better. And that's where the power of simply just slowing down works. Slowing down means you understand more, and
Yes, iron.
especially in school, right? It's so repetitive that you seem to just go about your day, and that's why sometimes the year feels like it's flying by. It's because when you do the same thing every day, your brain just thinks about the next thing it has to do, and that's one of the things that make slowing down all the more important, because you will not live forever. It's a fact. And by slowing down, you make the most of your life and you get to enjoy it more. In an article by Harvard University called Taking It Slow, it talks about the benefits of slowing down and living a slow lifestyle, such as lowering your stress level and blood pressure as you become mindful during the day. It can also improve social interactions and have you more engaged in conversations. Additionally, slow living encourages greater awareness of your surroundings and how your body moves, so you're less likely to injure yourself while walking. And being more attentive, in turn, and taking life slowly in general helps improve concentration and short-term memory. All these things are a byproduct of living your life slowly, and not and aside from just being productive, there are so many more things that could come out of enjoying your life and taking it slow. And if you take, for example, let's just say a dog. Dogs don't live very long, not as long as humans. And if you've ever met one, especially the golden retrievers, are so cute. But they're the most sweetest, the most lively, fulfilled animals ever. And it's because they know they don't have such a long life to live, and that's why they try to make the most of it by being happy with their owner. And that right there is what really separates someone that lives their life and someone that watches themselves live their life. and Upthink actually produced a podcast on this. Um, One of the episodes is called Stop Being an Audience Member of Your Own Life, and I'll put the link in the description. But it basically talks about how social media and society today is so caught up in other people's lives that we forget about our own and don't bring about any growth because of it. And I just remember the so many times I was just trying to get out of the house, and I had to do chores, and I had to keep redoing them because I was just in a rush, and my mom noticed that the quality of it wasn't all that great. And I think slowing down can actually help you progress faster, despite the name of the video. But yes, it really does improve the quality, but quality can also help you get things done faster, especially if, like, in the context of what I was doing, my chores. My mom is a perfectionist. I will not get away with doing something half-baked. So yeah, that's one of the cases where slowing down can actually speed you up in a lot of ways. And it not only applies to that, but it applies to many other things. Like I just tried to rush that parkour jump and I just failed. And once I got back up and took my time, I succeeded on the second try. Maybe it's just that I suck at parkour, but you could use that analogy too. I mean, anything works, really. It applies to so many situations. And going back to social media, right? You always see videos of these 17-year-olds making millions at 17, or this random guy having the craziest physique. But even if it isn't true, if it is true, they had to actually put in the effort to do all that stuff. They probably weren't chasing the results. They were actually feeling the progression of their life and their growth, and that's what led them to, well, succeed. Because the moment they stopped trying to rush through things is when they actually started speeding up. And you could kind of apply this anywhere, really. Take, for example, most elderly people practice sewing or knitting, and that's not because they enjoy the result. Well, I'm not saying that they don't, but not because they're chasing a result out of it. It's because they really enjoy doing it. They enjoy putting in effort and working hard for hours to create something for themselves or others, and the payoff they get from that is equally as great because of the effort they put in and the time they spent. And that's really the beautiful thing about slowing down. You feel so much better afterwards, like I said, and that's really one of the main things that can lead to your growth, is if you actually enjoy doing something that you love. Take, for example, Minecraft. It's a sandbox game. You could call it a survival game as well, but it's not made to rush past. Sometimes you could just bask in the moonlight. Sometimes you could build a base, It's not a game meant to, well, immediately satiate your hunger for something satisfying or anything like that. It's really for those who want to work hard or build something or really just have a fun time, and it's not because they want a result. They just want to have fun, you know? That's the whole reason video games exist, not to get it done, but to enjoy the process. And that's really one of the cool things about Minecraft. It's you could do whatever you want. You don't have to beat the Ender Dragon. You could build a mega mansion. You could build anything. You could raid villages. Not that you should, but you can. And it's really just a great way to emphasize how important it is to enjoy what you're doing and live in the moment. To practice this right now, I want you to try watching this video for another minute without me talking or any dialogue. Just the music in the background, and that's it. Alright, ready? Go. Hey, you were able to do it, but let me let you in on a little secret. You actually did better than expected, because that wasn't 1 minute, that was 1 minute and 30 seconds. So if you watch that whole thing, you're more than ready to live a slow life. It shows that you can not only do what's required, but you could take it a step further and really just be able to grow as a person with this mindset of taking it slowly. So if you watch that whole thing, I think you're ready. But what does slowing down actually mean? It means focusing on improvement little by little, not just a huge mumbo jumbo. You get the reference, but you gotta give your skills time to develop. A tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes careful planning and watering and taking care of for maybe like a whole year just for it to become sort of a little bush. But even so, I mean, the payoff once it becomes something that you could harvest and that you could reap the benefits of, then the payoff is just that much better, because you actually took your time, slowed down, and got the quality benefits of it. And the key concept here is time, right? Like I said before earlier in the video, we don't have an unlimited amount of time. We can only be here for so long on this earth, right? So making the most of the time you have is something key, a valuable skill that you need to have if you want to have a great life and enjoy it. And that's one of the main reasons that I'm not building like an actual house on the first night, and I'm building a dirt shack with that creeper. But If you take away anything from this video, it should be to slow down.